Well, you guys are absolutely killing it. I set another view target and, well, you surpassed it. So you're getting this video on Sunday instead of Monday. Let's get into it, my dudes. Before we get into today's episode, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below. Well, we're back here with the beta save. We're going up against Man City in the first match and Everton in the second. But before we get into that, I do want to go over a little bit more about the data hub. I've messed with it a little bit more, and I'm really starting to like it. This is the first time I've really checked in with it since we've started this save. And I think probably what I'll do going from now, like going forward, check in like every month, just kind of see what's changed a little bit. And because of the data hub, I have changed a couple things to see if it helps out with the squad a little bit. But before we get actually into the team data, let me show you this. Didn't realize this. You got player data. Works just like the team data stuff. You can drag stuff, add stuff, and you're like, man, there's a lot of stuff on there. Well, you can kind of sort it by positions as well. As you can see, our goalkeeping has not been good this year. The only thing that we've been good at is passing. It's been really poor. Other than that, this is better. It kind of. I'm trying to think how to say, like, this takes into account how many shots has been fired at your goalkeeper. And as you can see, he's not really doing that well, is he? I mean, it might be our defense. I don't know. But that is something to note. And I have noticed this as well. So taking a look at our defenders, Gahey not doing the best in possession, is he? He infrequently he doesn't win the ball much, which, I mean, I think we kind of know that. I would like to see that up a little bit more, to be honest. But I've swapped him over to being a ball-playing defender now. Seeing how that works out for him. I don't know. I really don't. It's just making me have some questions about stuff. But as you can see, Tyreek Mitchell and Callum Chambers, they've been great at tackling for us this season. Anderson doesn't tackle a lot, but he's been strong when he does go for challenges. And Gahey's right on that line of he's got fewer tackles and poor tackling. So I don't know what to think about that. And on this one, the aerial stuff, we're pretty bad at it. As you see, Anderson goes up a lot, but he's not really doing much when he gets up there. Chambers, he has fewer heading, but when he gets up there, he does good. And I think that's because we play him at right back as well. Mitchell and Gahey, I kind of would expect Mitchell and Gahey to be a little bit lower on the heading. Gahey's not the tallest guy. So that is pretty cool. And I mean, like this is for everything. So you can see kind of, it's pretty cool. And this right here, this one's really good. Let me see the goal output. Zaha and Elise are killing it in just total goal output. They've looked excellent. Edward, he's not doing too hot. He's been doing pretty good in assisting, but in terms of shooting, not doing that well. I really like that. That's pretty cool. Another thing about it too, seeing this as well. So let's say that I want to compare, let's think the new signing, Filip Benkovic. I want to see how he's doing in the league as well, but I just want to see him. I don't want to see the rest of my team. And you might have noticed he didn't really show up that much. But then again, he might not have actually played that many matches. So let's just go ahead and search. We'll do defenders. Okay, it's not working for him. It must be because he's not played in 3 matches. I've done Gahey already. What about Anderson? Did I do Anderson? I want to show you how this is. That's not it. I've done Anderson as well. Who have I not done? We got to find somebody that's got 3 appearances. Yeah, see, he has it. Well, why is he not showing up? I wonder. I'll figure that one out off screen. Oh, I didn't have this one planned out, did I? Didn't have it planned out that well. Way to go. We'll just go with Boudier. That's what I'm going to call him, Boudier. I changed it from the last one. Player performance, go ahead and ask for. We'll do midfield. And you can see there's a bunch of stuff that pops up. So we've got the tackling. We'll go ahead and add that. We're not expecting him to be a great tackler, but I do want to see it. Possession, we want to see that. He infrequently wins the ball, but he's reliable in possession. So that's kind of what we was thinking with him. I'm hoping that his passing is in this area, in the good side of the chart. Maybe. He's got a lot of passing, and he's right on the edge, isn't he? He's right on the edge of it. That'll come in time, I think, with him. But there you go. So there's just some of the stuff that you can do with that. I really like this. This is cool. Like, I think this is really going to help build out some teams. I'm going to do this off screen with all the players, like dropping in their stuff so I can see what I want to do going forward with the team. It has caused us to change up the tactics a little bit. I've noticed that we're not really doing that hot in terms of dribbling. I wonder where that is again. Yeah, lots of dribbles. We're loose in possession. So I took dribble less off, but I left Elise being more creative in his player instructions. Does it work? I don't know. We're going to find out. I mean, maybe if we dribble a little bit less, it'll help us even some stuff out. We've been very inconsistent, haven't we? Looking at it here, we've played a couple of matches since we last left off against Brighton and Brentford. We went out and we beat Watford in the Carabao Cup second round. Anderson, Tompkins, and Edouard gets goals in this. Newcastle, we drew 3-3. Zaha gets a brace. Elise gets a goal as well. We went a friendly against Porto. Elise has 4 goals in that match. He's absolutely killing. He's been our best player so far this season. Wolves, we lose 1-2. Elise with another goal. Arsenal, 2-2. Elise and Edouard get goals in this one. We beat Blackburn in the Carabao Cup third round. Zaha gets a brace in this one. Burnley, 1-1. Elise gets a goal in that one. We pick up a little bit of injuries. And let's actually take a look at that. I don't remember where we are. It's been a couple of days. Eze's still the only person out. He's still out for 4 weeks to 2 months. So, yeah, not the best of times for us. And as I mentioned, we're going up against Man City. Everton. So what I'm going to do, I think, in this save is typically in like my normal saves, I like to play around 3 matches and come back. I think what we're going to do with it being the beta, I'm going to play around 5 matches and come back. That way we can hopefully get through 2 seasons. That would be really ideal, I think. That's going to be what we're shooting for. And I think that's just going to help out the most. And but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back after the Southampton game and see if any of the stuff in the data hub has changed. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? And then we'll come back maybe with, I know we said, I guess that would be Leicester and Leeds we'd come back with. So we'll have a good bit of data to go over since at that point in time. I think it'll be pretty good. I'm really excited about this data hub. I think it's going to be good stuff. This is the side that I'm putting out there. We got Gaeta in goal. We got a back 4 of Ward, Anderson, Gahey, and Mitchell. In the midfield, we got Luca, Boudier, Gallagher. Right-hand side, Elise. Left-hand side, Zaha. Up top, Edouard. I don't know. I kind of want to bring Chambers on the bench though, just because like he is so versatile. I think we're going to put take Kelly off the bench, put Chambers on the bench. I think that's what we're going to roll with. Get out here and see if we can get a win against Man City. See if we can get a. It says right there. It said I've got Elise saying take fewer risks. Now, I'm pretty positive I've got him taking more risk. Right? I'm not missing anything, am I? We got him dribbling more. We got him taking more risk passing. Am I missing it? I don't know. I don't feel like I am. So Zaha is nervous. He's been good for us. His rating has not showed it, but the scatter graphs show a little bit different. Hopefully we can get him going today. He's been better since where we last left off at the start of the season. He's picking it up a little bit. And we're sitting right around mid-table, which we were supposed to fight against relegation. If we finished mid-table in our first season here at Crystal Palace, that's pretty good. Man City currently sitting in 4th. Where is Everton? They're sitting in 16th, so not having the best of seasons for them, are they? Oop, oop, oop. Hey, Brack. You're in an episode. I apologize. We want them extended highlights on. Goodness gracious, Brack. What are you doing out here? We got our first one now. It's a Man City highlight. Can we get in front of Grealish here? Can we get a stop on it? Hopefully we can. I'd like to get a stop and get the ball back. Maybe have a highlight of our own. It doesn't look like it's going to be one of those highlights, does it? It looks like Grealish is going to take a shot here. He turns it over. Elise, good defense there from him. Good stuff. Not disappointed in that highlight. Okay, Man City again. I was hoping it was going to be us. Ward does a good job getting in front of that ball. One thing I've noticed about this year's Football Manager, we'll come back to that. I love this right here. He doesn't run over that dang tablet screen anymore. I absolutely love that. But I've noticed this as well. There's a lot more pins, it seems like. It might just be me playing with me not being really good, but it seems like there's a lot of pins. The Darby County private save that I've got going, there is a ton of pins. There's been so many matches that we've been winning that we end up getting a draw with because of a late pin, or we lose a match because of a pin. It's pretty bad. Okay, we got to throw in here Mitchell. It looks like it's going to be our first highlight. Gallagher kicks it back to Gahey. Luka playing it out to Zaha, who gets his head on it. He doesn't do the most with it, does he? Sells it over the top for a goal kick. We're back again. Man City. Firing these highlights now that we've turned extended on. Gahey wins the ball here. Mitchell, Zaha with it. We've got Gahey again. I really want to get Gahey going. He was kind of injured a little bit at the start of the season, so he hasn't got really involved in the team. Elise takes a shot there. Good stuff by him. We got 1 minute of added time. We're going to go halftime down 1-0, and we really haven't created many chances, have we? We've got 4 shots, 2 on target, XG of 0.32. Got to get that up a little bit. I want a better display in the second half. I mean, I want to win. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would settle with the draw, I think, but definitely want to at least get a point out of this match. We got to throw in here. Mitchell to throw in. Poor throw in there from him. It's immediately won by Man City. Grealish on the attack here. Gaeta does a pretty good job of actually punching that one out. But yeah, I think the data hub's really cool. I'm really enjoying the data hub. And in case you're wondering, the Darby County save, it's not going too good. We're still battling relegation, but we're sitting right atop the relegation zone. It's tough. It is really tough. I thought about doing some updates on Twitter on it, or starting like an Instagram that I could share some pictures of it. I don't know though. Is that offsides? Hopefully it's offsides. They're checking it. And that's another thing Football Manager's doing. It's that's not always disallowed. I mean, I wish it was at this point in time, but so it doesn't seem like taking dribbling more off has helped in this match. I'm going to play with it a little bit more to see if I can figure out what it was saying about Elise, what he disagrees with, that he doesn't like. Because obviously it's not helped him out at all today. Boudier's not looked good. Elise's not looked good. So I've done something that they don't like. And I want to make some changes here. I just don't know what I want to do. I'm leaning toward bringing Cantwell on the right-hand side, actually, and just leaving him as an inverted winger. I'm fine with that. And then Boudier's looked really poor in this match. We're going to bring Hughes on for him. See if we can get something fired up here. Because those two guys, they have not been firing today. Drop some encouragement on the guys. They've looked really poor today. Gaeta doesn't do much on that, does he? Another Man City highlight. Goodness gracious. Feels like that's been it. It's been the whole episode, Man City. So many guys around Gaeta right there. I'm really surprised he could see the ball coming in at him. We give up a corner. He does a good enough job just to punch that out. I don't feel like he's been terrible today. Safe hands there. But I do feel like we've had some issues just all around the squad, not looking the best. I mean, Chambers is going to come on, I think. I'm just making changes at this point because I've got changes to make, and we don't have a lot in the attack still. I mean, obviously we sold some key players, and that might have been a mistake, but you live and you learn, right? It does not look like we're getting out with a point in this match, though, does it? Times are running out, my dudes. Can we get something? A point, anything, a goal? I just want to see us score at this point. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Man City just absolutely beating the daylights out of us. Down 3-0. FM22 has not been kind to me so far this year. I'm not watching it. I'm not. I'm done with this match. I'm ready to get out. We had 5 shots, 2 on target. That was really poor. 3 minutes of added time. Another highlight. Hey, this time it's actually for us for the time being. We immediately lose the ball. Man City regains possession. I'm guessing that was Gallagher that slid and done that tackle. That was a poor performance from the side. 6-3. We was down 3-0. They had 22 shots, 17 on target. An XG of 2.8. We had 7 shots, 3 on target. Nobody really stood out besides Gaeta. He looked pretty good in this match. Put out a 7.1 rating. Fence broke down. Midfield didn't look good. The tack. I don't like what I saw from this team. That was really poor. I mean, hey, I understand us losing to Man City, but not that bad. Like that really hurt. We're down in 12th place now with a negative 2 goal differential. We're 5 matches in a row without winning. We've got to turn this around. Well, we've done some different stuff tactically. I have removed the dribble less. It's back on. Maybe it works out. I don't know. We've made a change in the defense as well. Binkovic comes in place of Gahey. I've just not been impressed with Gahey. I was hoping that I could just say, hey, it's he hadn't been fit. He's still working his way in. I just haven't been impressed with him. And Will Hughes is going to come back into the lineup for this match. Don't know if it does anything different. I just want to see if there's anything I want to add to him. I don't know if there is or not. I mean, I don't really feel like there is. I think we're just going to roll with him being there. We got Gaeta in goal. Back four of Chambers, Anderson, Binkovic, and Mitchell. In the midfield, we got Luka, Hughes, and Gallagher. Right-hand side, Eliza. Left-hand side, Zaha. Up top, Edward. Bud, I don't have much behind you. I really need you to help me out here. We're going up against Everton, who's sitting 14th in the league. We're 13th. So this is a pretty big match. Pretty big match. I meant to take work into the box office. Well, I just want him to be able to just shoot with freedom. I don't really care if you're working it in the box. If you have a good opportunity, take the shot. That's really how I feel about it. That doesn't seem right, does it? Because, hey guys, wasn't that good? It wasn't a good performance if you remember. Take that off. Just see what we can do. I have changed up some of the player instructions. Maybe it works out a little bit. I've changed up a lot with the defense in terms of player instructions. Mitchell and Chambers now both have instructions of staying out wide. Don't know. And we've got Gallagher moving into channels, seeing if he can just provide a little bit more in the attack. Because we've been struggling of late. Everton starting it off. We got the extended highlights on. Don't worry. I'm not that dumb. We do a good job. Zaha winning this ball. Plays it up to Edward. There's a bunch of blue jerseys in front of him. A bunch of blue people. A bunch of blue players. However you want to word it. And they win possession. Starting it off with another Everton highlight. It's a throw in. Gaeta does a good job hanging on to that one. Elize from a free kick. Doesn't even find anybody. Chambers is there to pick it up. He plays it back to Gaeta to get our shape. Mitchell now with it. Plays it to I can't ever say his name. Binkovic. There we go. Anderson to Chambers. Hughes now. He's came in place of Boudier. And, I mean, it's not going to be much of a difference. Hughes is playing a little bit better than what Boudier usually is doing right now. Boudier would be around the 6.3. Guys, you fell asleep. Jesus, Murphy, get on the damn ball. That's just terrible. They're like, oh, it's just going over the... I mean... Bad play by the defense there. Both of them, Anderson and Binkovic, just falling asleep at the hand there. They just thought that was going to go back to Gaeta and he was just going to gather it up. They didn't know that Everton was just waiting there to pounce on it. They do. They get the goal going ahead 1-0. Jesus, Murphy. Talk about looking poor. Anderson. He's got Elize on the right-hand side. I hyped up Elize in between episodes, and he's not done anything in this one. He's looked awful. I mean, there's been a lot worse performances than him. Zaha brings us down. We got it to Binkovic. I'm going to get it eventually. I'm going to say it. I know what the name is. I get it. Just sometimes it doesn't roll off the tongue like I want it to. Everton again, they're looking to get a second one here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised with how poor we've been playing. We're in a really poor form. Apparently the assistant manager wants to tell us, hey, I want y'all to pick up where we was the last time out there. Lost 3-0, bud. Get out of here. And this one doesn't look much better. We're not getting any opportunities. We've had one shot through the first 30. That might be a problem. Zaha with it. He cut it inside, didn't he? I mean, I want him to cut it inside, but, I'd eventually like him to get it in the box instead of just running outside it. Well, we've got 2 shots now. Slowly working our way. Maybe we get 3 before the half. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if we do. Been all Everton, hadn't it? Still didn't set up corners, by the way. I just remembered that. Luka. He's got Elise with it. He's got Zaha. Gallagher takes an attempt on goal. It's deflected. Pickford's taking a long kick here. Binkovic wins it. Plays it to Mitchell. It's back to Binkovic. Gallagher now. He's got Luka with it. Anderson. Maybe we get a goal before the half. That would be, hey, there's not a better time than scoring than now. Gaeta playing it long. He played it long, all right. Sure did play it long. Goodness. And they're all on side now. Gaeta with the save. I mean, honestly, we're lucky to be going down 1-0 at halftime at this point. Show me something else the second half. This is not happy with your performance. I have faith in you. Get out there and do something different. Edward, he plays it back to Luka. Anderson with it now. He's got Elise. Maybe we get an early goal in the half. Oh no, Elise's down. Oh no. Oh no. That's the one injury we can't have. Out of all the injuries, not that one. Okay, he doesn't have the little injured thing beside him. So, and it says he feels like he can carry on. So we're going to leave him out there for the time being, and we're going to watch his fitness. If it goes back up, we're fine. But I think we're going to be taking him off pretty soon. We'll be moving Will Hughes up to that right-hand side probably. It's not doing anything, is it? We're taking him off. I'm not risking it anymore. It's too much. I'm not doing it. Boudier, you've been utter dog shit this whole season. I'm bringing you on though. That's the thing. We just don't have a lot in the attack, do we? Cantwell can come on as well for Zaha. Zaha's not going to do anything today. Spent the money to get Cantwell, and he hasn't really done much for us. I mean, saying that, lately, nobody's doing anything for us. I hope that's not I mean, it shouldn't be a big injury with Elise if it didn't have the little plus health logo thing beside his name. It's just scary when you see the dude go down like that and just stay down. I haven't seen that yet. That was a bit intense for me, especially with how poor we've looked of late. It's like, hey, that's been the one guy that's been somewhat consistent, even though it hasn't been in this episode. He's looked really good. I don't want him hurt. I don't want him hurt. Especially with Eze out. Need to get him back as well. That goes over the crossbar. Out for a goal kick. Toward the good guys. Edward not doing anything either up top again today. Been really disappointed with him. Will Hughes has the ball. Plays it back to Boudier, who's... Hey, we got a pin. We got a pin? Who's our pin taker? I'm putting Edward up. He's focused. Do we equalize here? Do we get a point? Come on now. VAR. Go. Let's go. Edward, come on. You've been utter dog crap all day long. It's time to redeem yourself for this episode. Put it in the back of the net. He does. Good job. There we go. It's tied up 1-1. 5th goal of the season. Let's go. Maybe that'll get this team fired up. Get them off their asses. Jesus Christ, wake the hell up. Edward, burying it. Good stuff. Goal keep. Completely lost. Courage the side out there. I know Edward's getting a little bit tired, but I can't take him off at this point. We don't have any other. I mean, do we? Gallagher can come off. I don't know. We got 10 minutes of added time. Not added time. Jesus Christ, 10 minutes of added time. 18 shots for Everton, 12 on target, XG of 1.12. 9 shots, 4 on target for us, XG of 1.43. It's not over yet, though. Everton with a highlight here. Chambers clears. That was Scary Larry. Get us out of here with this draw, please. We're sitting 12th still. We do have a Carabao Cup matchup after this, though, so hopefully we can get going again. Hey, honestly, with how poor we've been, I'm going to take it. 1-1. Edward was the lone goal scorer. They had a lot of shots, didn't they? 20 shots, 12 on target, XG of 1.22. We had 9 shots, 4 on target, XG of 1.43. Kaita was our best performer with the 7.3. And honestly, if they had 20 shots and he only allowed 1 in, that's not terrible. That's disappointing, though. I was hoping we could get a win out of one of these matches today. It's tough. It is tough. Still chasing our first win in 6. We got to win a match, guys. We got to. It's got to happen in the league. We got Aston Villa up next. Bolton, Southampton. I mean, Southampton, we be nice, wouldn't it? We're going to come back, though, probably with Leicester and Leeds is what I'm thinking. Play a couple matches off screen. Hopefully figure out this team. Hopefully get in good form. See what we can do, because this is rough. Well, not the results we was hoping for. We got 1 point out of those 2 matches. I didn't expect the win against Man City, but I was hoping we could get a good result against Everton. Unfortunately, we don't. But hey, we did get a good look at the data hub. I'm interested to see how that goes. I got to get a little bit better at reading those scatter graphs, I think. But if you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.